What's up, guys? Demeech here, and we got some new rumors about E3 2018. Now, the first game we have is a port of a Wii U game, unsurprisingly, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Now, if
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god! My Animals Crossing video was correct!
It was. The next game we got is Shaun White Snowboarding HD.
What? Are you serious?
Well, it only makes sense since it was revealed 10 years ago at E3 2008 that we have a remaster now.
oh my... wow! I can't believe it. What else is there?
Can't we talk about Shaun White snowboarding again?
I mean, we could, but there has to be more stuff there, too.
One more. Switch music.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
No. Let's never remember E3 2008 again. That was worse than E3 2015.
Yeah, in all seriousness, all those games are trash.
Except Shaun White snowboarding.
Always. Or next time we'll see Tommy with snowboarding. But anyways, welcome to our E3 2018 predictions, guys. It's been a bumpy ride with the leaks and rumors, and the hype to Smash Brothers is really becoming real. So yeah, I thought, Demeech and I thought that we would give our final consensus on maybe some rumors and leaks and some of our predictions for what we may see next week.
So there are only two things I think, or actually one thing that's a given at E3, and that's Super Smash Bros. For the Switch. We'll finally see a trailer for it, we'll have a bunch of gameplay shown off, new characters, all the good stuff, so Smash is a given. The reason I said there was only one is because I don't know if Yoshi's gonna happen or not. I don't think it's cancelled, but it might still be in development, because Goodfield likes to announce their games really early, excuse me.
I think we might see Yoshi this year, but I think we might see it bundled with a Labo kit, just because the game itself kind of lends itself to that cardboard aesthetic, and it would be kind of dumb if Nintendo didn't really capitalize on that, especially since Labo isn't really selling right now, and Yoshi isn't like one of their big franchises, so maybe creating interest with the Labo material in the Yoshi game could maybe not only help the Yoshi game, but help Labo as well.
And with Super Smash Bros., we already know that the Inklings are in the game. Link will have his Breath of the Wild design, and Mario might have Cappy. That's not confirmed, but it would be pretty cool. But with Smash Bros., it's a series that we know is not going to disappoint us unless it's a port, but hopefully it's not.
Most likely, for me, 100% it's not a port. I think it uses assets from Wii U, which kind of makes sense because there's nothing wrong with the Wii U engine, and it's less to create from scratch. Of course, it is a brand new Smash Brothers game, they are going to make it feel like a brand new game, but some things will be similar, like controls and stuff like that, which I'm fine with. But I do believe some old characters will have some new moves, like Mario, because Mario's had the same moves since Nintendo 64. Well, I mean, they changed his down B, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much, but Smash is a series that there's a whole lot to predict for. If we just talked about Smash this whole video, it would go on for like an hour. We already have other people to do those podcasts for us.
Yep.
But anyways, besides Smash and Yoshi, I feel like we might see a few more references to games that already came out. Maybe some Super Mario Odyssey DLC, like Isle Delfino. Playable Luigi.
I don't know about that. I think it's a little too late for Mario Odyssey DLC, in my opinion. It still could happen, I'm not denying it, but I just feel like the ship has sailed for that, in my opinion. But,
or the Odyssey has sailed.
Oh, yeah, you're clever. But yeah, I think my main two concerns besides Smash Brothers are what Retro is working on and what Next Level Games is working on.
Are you sure Next Level Games is working on something that would be prepared to be revealed this year? Because Federation Force came out in 2016.
Well, I keep hearing murmurings. Again, these are rumors. Take it with a grain of salt. But this has popped up a couple of times that Next Level Games are preparing for a new Punch-Out game.
I could and couldn't see that happening because, for one, there was a trademark, so that's always a good sign. But there's ARMS on the Switch, and I feel like, why would Nintendo create another Punch-Out if ARMS was on the Switch already, even though they're not really the same things, and ARMS kind of sucks.
Well, I'm kind of thinking that because of the resurgence of popularity with Little Mac and Smash Brothers, they want to give the series another go, which I'm open to. I love the first Punch-Out. Well, not the first, but the remake on the Wii.
I like all of them.
I'm sorry, hold on.
I've played quite a few Punch-Out games, and I'm more than happy to see a new Punch-Out on the Switch, but I'm not sure how likely it is. But since there was a trademark, I'll take it with the benefit of a doubt, and we could end up seeing a new Punch-Out. But I'd prefer to see Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh, what are we all? But I don't know if we're going to be seeing that this year, as much as I would love to see it.
Well, it's the 35th anniversary of Luigi, so we might see some Luigi-related stuff. Maybe playable Luigi in Odyssey, despite what you said, how the Odyssey is sold for that game already.
They're already using Luigi as an NPC. I don't really see them making him a playable character, too.
They did that in Galaxy.
Yeah, but they didn't... I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me that you would just haphazardly put Luigi in as an NPC, then later on you're like, oh, here's paid DLC to play as Luigi.
Have Waluigi's Balloon World.
But, I think this is the one that we want the most from E3. Retro. We know they're working on a Star Fox racing game, but there have been murmurings that they're working on 2 separate games, including Star Fox. So what I'm thinking is that Retro is working on maybe a new Donkey Kong game. And evidence to support this is recently we got a Tropical Freeze port on the Switch and the Mario and Rabbids DLC with Donkey Kong at the center of it. And there's a lot of focus on Donkey Kong for some reason. And of course, they could just be, celebrating their mascot. But, they've done this before with ports. They'll port something to a new console, reinterest people in the franchise, and then bam, new game in the series. So what are your opinions on this?
I agree with that completely, because with Tropical Freeze, the 3DS port of Donkey Kong Country Returns was released a month before, and then E3 came, and we got a new Donkey Kong game, Tropical Freeze for 2014. So I could definitely see a new Donkey Kong game, but I'm leaning more towards a 3D Donkey Kong game rather than a 2D one.
Oh yeah, definitely. And additionally, on the subject of Donkey Kong, they seem to be changing his nose. I mean, it's small and everything, but... Excuse me.
Is that your main concern?
No, that's not my main concern. I'm just saying, if they were porting over Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, why would they change something as small as DK's nose? I mean, that's just me. I don't really care about it, but it just makes me think that they're trying to, make DK's design more in line with how it's going to appear in a new game. I don't know. That's what I think.
I disagree with that, but I could see a new Donkey Kong game. But how about some new Mario games? Because this year, all we get is Mario Tennis Aces, but could you see a few of these games? Mario Kart 9, Super Mario Maker 2, or a port, or a new 2D Mario?
Mario Kart 9, definitely no, 100%. It is way too early.
Yeah, but Mario Kart 8 came out 4 years ago.
Yes, but keep in mind, we just got a port for the Switch last year.
Not even an announcement of it?
No. I think next year, for sure, Mario Kart. What was the other one again?
The other one was either Super Mario Maker 2 or a port of Super Mario Maker.
I think it's going to be Super Mario Maker 2, if anything, because I think it would be a little bit harder to port the original Super Mario Maker since it was so heavy on the Wii U gamepad. And the Switch itself is not the Wii U, thank God. And you don't use, the touchscreen that much. So I would say yes to Super Mario Maker 2, no to a port.
You know what I would kind of see, though? Maybe a new 2D Mario game with Kotabe's art style, with a Maker mode as an online feature.
I don't know. I feel, in my opinion, I feel like the Super Mario Maker series is kind of replacing 2D Mario, for better or for worse. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't see the need for a new 2D Mario. I want it. I just don't see Nintendo going back to it, because the same team that made the new Super Mario Bros. Games did make Super Mario Maker. So, what would their mindset be? Go back to 2D Mario, or make a Super Mario Maker 2 when there's a lot of potential for that? Because I don't like Mario Maker that much because it doesn't have a lot of options in my opinion, but if they were to expand upon that in a sequel, it might become my favorite 2D Mario. Which is weird to say because it's a level editor.
I'd say they should do the combination of both. Have some pre-made levels, a new art style, and you got yourself the ultimate package. And besides, we need a Mario Maker game on the Switch. We'd pretty much have all the good Wii U games on the Switch, so you could just retire that Wii U piece of crap.
I don't know if we'll... Actually, I might... Your idea sounds cool with the, quote-unquote adventure mode, new Mario and stuff like that, but with the option of making your own levels, but I don't know. We'll see.
And finally, do you think there's going to be a Kirby game?
No.
You never know. Nintendo releases Kirby games like hotcakes now.
What? Yeah. Well, that is true. I think because of the, I'd say, lukewarm reception to Star Allies, they might be cutting down on the amount of Kirby games they make.
And you know what? I think that's for the better. Quality over quantity.
Right. Hold on. Beyond that, I think we'll get a trailer for Metroid Prime 4. Maybe a title reveal, a little bit of gameplay, and I don't know, Bayonetta 3, probably? We'll see on that. I think we'll get a teaser trailer, but I think that's pretty much it for me.
And I gotta say, we're keeping our expectations low because Nintendo sometimes fails to exceed expectations. E3 2008, E3 2015.
I don't think it's gonna be as bad as that. I think we're gonna have a really good E3, especially with Smash Brothers on the horizon.
Oh, last year, if it weren't for Odyssey, it would probably be one of the worst E3s I've ever had.
Oh yeah, but they just came off of a new console. I mean, you gotta give them that. But I have no doubt that this year will be pretty good.
I mean, you got Smash Bros. That's pretty good on its own.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to complain about with Smash Brothers. 5 character reveals is enough for me, to be honest. But that's for another podcast.
But anyways, what about F-Zero? We'll end it off there. Do you see another F-Zero coming to the Switch? Or an F-Zero game?
No, I think whatever that Star Fox Racing game is going to replace whatever F-Zero is for now, which is kind of sad. But I don't know. I just feel like there's no demand for it anymore. But that's just me.
Well, anyways, I think it might happen, but not this E3. Well, anyways, I'm Demeech.
And I'm Tyler Guy 2800.
And see you at E3 next week.
Woo!